Hi friends, welcome to Ready to Read with Miss H, and tonight we are reading I Am Muhammad Ali by Brad Melitza and Christopher Eliopoulos illustrated it. Okay, so it says, I am Muhammad Ali. From the day I was born, I've been loud and proud. In the hospital, my cries would wake up all other babies. My parents named me Cassius Clay J. Jr. It was a name that came from the family who enslaved my great-grandfather, John Henry Clay. You'll see why I changed it. As a baby, I could never sit still. In my stroller, I would stand up to see everything, always looking for adventure. When I was a toddler, I accidentally knocked my mom's tooth loose. Those first syllables I used to say G became my nickname. Though my mom joked it meant golden gloves. My mom was always proud, showing me so much love. She really was the greatest. Sadly, my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, was segregated. That means black people had different schools and different restaurants for white people. All of them standing weren't in white neighborhoods. One hot day when I was little, I was so thirsty, my mom asked if I could get a cup of water. Please, he's really thirsty. We don't serve black people here. You should leave. I cried the whole way home. I didn't understand why someone would hate us just because of our skin color. It was the same at our local amusement park. Only white people could go rides. Since we were black, we weren't allowed in. My mother taught us that eating is wrong no matter who does the eating. Why do they treat us so badly? Only white. At 12 years old, I got a new bike for Christmas and wanted to show it off. When it started to rain and we got hungry, we headed for the local black home show at a nearby gym. They have free popcorn. When I got out, I discovered my bag was stolen. It's gone. No. Someone told me there was a police officer downstairs who could help. I cried the entire way. I wanted to whoop that thief, but then I saw what was actually down there. It was a moment I'll never forget. The sound of skipping ropes and gloves hitting bags. One boy was shadow boxing so fast his hand was lower. And since both black and white boxers were welcome, the outside world seemed to fade away. Officer Martin was the one who asked me if I wanted to join the gym. I was skinny and had never worn a pair of boxing gloves. A few days later, I jumped into the ring with an older boy. Within a minute, I had a bloody nose. Maybe you need some training first. Nicely, Eddie Martin. He was right. To get faster, I would race the school bus to school. What's he doing? Winning? Officer Martin said I was an ordinary kid. That as a boxer, I had learned. But what made me stand out was my determination. It was impossible to discourage me. Again, another round. You see? You sure? I'm sure. One of my earliest fights was against a local bully named Cocky Baker. I called him King of the Street, since if you worked by him, you'd have to pay a toll. Cocky was so tough, he once had a football player upside down to make money from his pocket. I knew I couldn't go far in boxing until I beat him. He would have destroyed me if I fought him without rules, so I convinced him to come to where I would have the advantage, inside the ring. I couldn't picture myself as a real champion until I stood up to Cocky. You're a dead meat kid. We'll see. Was I scared? Of course I was. I hoped he wouldn't notice my knees shaking. I let him throw a lot of punches to tire him out. Before the second round was over, he ran out of the ring. This ain't fair. Long live the new king. After that, Corky stopped bullying people. He even shook my hand and told me I'll go a long way as a fighter. But the most important thing I did that day was face my fears. Today, people know me for my confidence, but I was shy. And I had something called dyslexia, which meant I had a hard time reading and interpreting words. That's it, sound it out. I can do it. Before every big fight, I'll be so nervous. I'll throw up. How you feeling? Not so good. When I made it to the Olympics, I was even afraid to fly on a plane. I bought a parachute and wore it the whole way. How you feeling? Even worse. But my father told me, always confront the things you fear. So when that boxing bell rang, my fears disappeared. In 1960, at 18 years old, I won the gold medal at the Olympics. The USA is my country still, cause they're waiting to welcome me in Louisville. I thought winning the Olympics gold medal would change my life. I wore it everywhere, figuring now they'll let me eat downtown. I would like a cheeseburger and milkshake. We don't serve black people. But I'm the Olympic champion. I'm sorry, but you have to leave now. America was supposed to be the land of the free. But I wasn't free. Because of my skin color, I didn't have the same rights as others. If this medal doesn't mean equality for all, it doesn't mean anything. What I remember most about the year was taking off my gold medal. The problem wasn't just Louisville. I went to Miami to become a professional fighter. During my morning runs, police would stop me because I was black, calling my gym to verify I was really training there. Stop! Where are you going? I need to see your ID. After I became a Muslim, that means my religion is Islam. We believe all humans are fighting for the same thing: love, unity, and understanding. I greet you with the word salam, which means peace. I kept my new religion to myself. Back then, black athletes weren't supposed to talk about their beliefs. We were supposed to be entertaining and thankful. We were supposed to be quiet. That wasn't my style. I'm the world's prettiest fighter. I'm the world's strongest fighter. I'm the world's fastest fighter. I'm the greatest. When I'll introduce myself to people, I'll tell them I'm going to be the heavyweight champion of the world. My big personality helped me get attention, and soon I was set to fight the heavyweight champion.